Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Fatma Mrs. Swali and welcome back to another meaningful conversation with ChatGPT. Today we are talking about something that affects all of us: how to find balance in our digital world. In this age of constant notification and screen time, how do we stay connected without feeling consumed? Let's explore together how we can live smartly with technology, not be controlled by it. So let's start talk with ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today?
Okay, I have an amazing topic: how to find balance in a digital world. Who I can discuss with you.
That sounds fantastic. It's such an important topic, especially these days. I'm excited to dive into it. Where would you like to
Okay.
start, or do you have any
Yes, I
specific
am
questions in mind?
starting this. My first question: what does digital balance really mean in today's world?
Great question. Digital balance basically means managing your use of technology in a way that supports your well being and productivity without letting it overwhelm other aspects of your life. It's about finding that sweet spot between being connected and staying present in the physical world.
Okay, why do you think it's so hard for people to disconnect from their devices?
Yeah, it can definitely be challenging. A lot of it comes down to habit and the constant stream of notifications, social media, and the dopamine hits we get from our devices. Plus, there's also the pressure to stay constantly connected for work or social reasons, making it even harder to unplug.
Okay, great. Uh, and my next question is, how is technology
Absolutely.
change the way we live and think every day?
That's a really fascinating question. Technology has transformed our daily lives in so many ways, from how we communicate and work to how we learn and entertain ourselves. It's also impacted our attention spans, our cognitive patterns, and even how we form relationships. It's a big shift that continues to evolve.
Okay, what are some early signs of digital burnout?
Yeah, definitely. Some common signs of digital burnout include feeling constantly fatigued or drained after using devices, having difficulty concentrating, feeling irritable or anxious when disconnected, and, and even experiencing disrupted sleep patterns. It can also show up as a lack of motivation or a feeling of detachment from real world interactions.
Okay, great. What are we create healthy boundaries with our phones and social media?
That's a great topic. Some healthy boundaries can include setting specific times for checking your phone, like having phone free periods during meals or before bedtime. You can also create tech free zones at home, turn off non essential notifications, and even schedule regular digital detoxes.
Okay. What role does
All of
mindfulness
these
play in managing
help me.
digital distractions?
Mindfulness plays a huge role. It helps you become more aware of your digital habits and how they affect your mood and well being. By practicing mindfulness, you can intentionally focus on the present moment, reduce impulsive scrolling, and make more conscious choices about when and how you use your devices. It really helps in creating that healthier digital balance.
Okay, great. What's the impacts of too much screen time on mental health?
Yeah, too much screen time can have several impacts on mental health. It can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression. It can also disrupt sleep patterns, cause eye strain, and reduce physical activity, which in turn affects overall well being. It's definitely important to find that balance to protect mental health.
Okay. How can we make social media a positive space instead of a stressful one? ChatGPT.
That's a wonderful goal. We can focus on sharing positive, uplifting content, promoting meaningful interactions, and encouraging supportive communities. We can also be mindful of the language we use, avoid sensationalism, and highlight stories of kind inspires.
How can we make social media a positive space instead of stress one?
Absolutely. One way is to prioritize authenticity and positivity in the content we share. We can also foster meaningful conversations, encourage kindness and empathy, and create safe spaces where people feel heard and supported. It's also helpful to set boundaries around usage and promote content that inspires growth and well-being.
Okay, how can parents or teachers help children build healthy teach habits?
That's such an important area. Parents and teachers can model good tech habits themselves, set clear guidelines for screen time, and encourage plenty of offline activities. They can also have open conversations about the importance of balance and help kids develop self awareness and mindfulness. It's all about creating a supportive environment and providing guidance along the way.
Okay, do you think technology is making us more connected or more lonely?
That's a really thought provoking question. I think it's a bit of both. On one hand, technology definitely helps us stay connected across distances and build communities that we might not have had access to otherwise. On the other hand, it can sometimes lead to feelings of loneliness or isolation if we're not careful, especially when virtual interactions replace meaningful face to face connections. So it really depends on how we use it and the balance we maintain.
Okay, great. How can we practice digital detox without losing productivity?
Great balance to strike. One way is to schedule intentional breaks where you unplug for short periods and then return to your tasks refreshed. You can also use tools that help you manage your screen time and productivity, like setting specific goals and taking regular mindful breaks. It's all about creating a routine that blends productivity with restful moments.
Okay, great. Can multitasking with technology actually reduce our focus and creativity?
That's definitely a topic of ongoing discussion. In many ways, technology can reduce focus, especially with constant notifications and multitasking, which can fragment our attention. On the flip side, technology can also foster creativity by giving us new tools and platforms to explore and share ideas. It really comes down to how we use it and how we manage our habits and boundaries.
Okay, great. What's the connection between sleep and screen time?
There's definitely a strong connection. Using screens before bed can interfere with our sleep because the blue light emitted by devices can suppress melatonin, the hormone that helps us fall asleep. Plus, engaging content can keep our brains active and make it harder to wind down. So, limiting screen time before bedtime can definitely help improve sleep quality.
Okay, that's great. How can journaling or reflection help us become more aware of our teach habits?
Absolutely. Journaling and captioning can really help by making us more mindful of how much time we spend on devices and what kind of content we consume. By reflecting on our habits, we can identify patterns, set goals for healthier usage, and celebrate progress. It also helps us stay accountable and more intentional with our tech use.
Okay, great. What's the role of self discipline in managing screen time?
Curiosity plays a huge role. It can help us become more aware of our digital habits and motivate us to explore healthier alternatives. When we approach our screen time with curiosity, we're more likely to experiment with new routines, discover what truly benefits us, and stay motivated to maintain that balance. It's all about being open to learning and adjusting as we go.
Okay, that's good. How can spending time in nature help reset our minds from technology overload?
Absolutely, it really can. Spending time in nature helps us unplug, reduces stress, and refreshes our minds. It also encourages mindfulness and helps us reconnect with the present moment, making it easier to find that healthy balance with technology. Plus, nature's tranquility can boost creativity and overall well being.
Okay. Uh, what's one message for everyone trying to find peace in this digital era?
I'd say start with small intentional steps. Prioritize moments of presence, set clear boundaries for your tech use, and be kind to yourself along the way. Remember, it's all about finding balance and making mindful choices that support your well being.
Okay. Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for these valuable insights. Today, talk remind me that technology is a tool, not a trap. It's not about deleting apps, but about designing balance. Let's make sure we are living life through our eyes, not just through our screens. See you all in the next episode. Stay mindfulness, stay balanced. Allah Hafiz.